things are there. So what you can do is, you can simply imitate what happens in your sleep, in your waking state. That's all. In your sleep, what happens? People are all there around you. Your wife is sleeping next to you. Your child is sleeping, keeping its legs on your tummy. And the fan is there. You are not aware of anything. You are not aware of your son. You are not aware of your wife. Not to speak of them, you are not aware of your own body. You are not aware of your own hand. You are not aware of your own tummy. Then what? Then what happens then? There's only a consciousness of existence. There is that existence which always exists. So only that exists, you do not exist at that time. But at the same time, you cannot say you do not exist. Because early morning you come out and say, oh, I had a nice sleep. Then how did you know? Then you are not conscious.
Yes.
Because when you are asleep, somebody in you, your other unit, it was awake. It is always awake. It never goes to sleep. And that has given you that idea, hey, you slept very well. You only communicate it to others. What is your question?
Well, the idea is renounce the world internally.
Externally, yes. So, naturally, when you do not like something, when you do not want, the thing is glued to you. It's not easy to remove it externally. Be amidst it, and absolutely you cut off the relationship of your mind with it. This is what you have done at night. They were all there by your side, including your body, but your relationship is my body, my wife, my son, my money, my fan. Nothing remains. You have cut off your mind's relationship with all those objects at that time. Why can't you do it consciously? Why the light? They have given you an example. At night, when you are capable of doing it, try it. So, if you try it, you can achieve it, and that is what is called the internal renunciation. So long as you are in the family life, outwardly, the son is ill. Oh my Lord, my dear son, don't worry, you will become okay. You give him solace, take him to the hospital, you admit him. And if your wife is having a headache, you keep a note. Remember to ask your wife about a headache 3 times during the day. So when you are in the office, 3 times, my dear, how is your headache? That's all over. She's a headache, no doubt.
Oh, Rama. But in that vein, it's interesting because people might get the wrong connotation thinking, I'll just be oblivious to the world and cut it off. But now the next point clarifies what should be done. Because it is said, any duty of the world which is thrust upon us by circumstances should be done with minimum interest but with maximum efficiency.
You see, here the word interest has got a different connotation. When you say maximum efficiency, without an interest you can't do it. So in the work which is assigned to you, you have the interest. But what happens is, because of our ambition, supposing your colleague, general manager goes and leaves, sir, you can't put anybody else, you need not put anybody else, sir, I will look after his job also. This is that interest. I mean the external, the extra interest and everything else in order to get your promotion, in order to please your boss, that is not required. Actually, I have not explained it because Anju raised the question now. Then I told her, efficiency cannot be without interest in it. When you don't have interest, how can you get the efficiency? So it is there on that job. But this is for extra assignment. You do your job. Don't go and volunteer for other things. Then it's there. So you do the minimum. That's all. Whatever is required, you do it with efficiency. Why? Because the entire world belongs to the Lord. Even though you may be working for a banya, that is for a merchant, you are not contributing, you are not working for him only. All the things belong to the ultimate boss is the Lord. So you are working for the Lord. Wherever you may work, for the government, for the private persons, and whatever may be the type of work, remember you are doing it all for the Lord. Because the Lord is trusted on you, you have to do it efficiently. So that is why we have to do it with full efficiency. And not only that, It is told at one time in Gita, it's a beautiful one. He says, a person, he knows that there is no use of doing the karmas, all these things, rituals and other things. But when he knows the other man is interested in that only, don't discourage and say, hey, what can karma do? Nothing, it's all useless. You cannot tell him. Till he comes out of that intoxication, he has to continue to do the karmas. And it is told, you encourage him in doing that by yourself doing that karma, such similar karmas to him, with the same interest with which you expect him to do. For instance, it is prohibited, a sannyasi should do any external puja. Bhakya puja na kartavya. He is not to do any puja. But people do it for two reasons. The modern sannyasis do in order to impress his audience. Because if he doesn't do, oh, you don't know, my guru does it for 4 words. It is worth seeing, man. You cannot get out of it. Only for that he does. And there are other people who have to do. If he doesn't do, a common man who has to do, he says, the great Shankaracharya doesn't do any puja, what should I do, man? So in order to set an example, he has to do it, even though it is practical.